Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to... And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With teams fine-tuning rotations in these early stages of the season. Look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And MP subbed in for Stephon Castle. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
James Borrego gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Murray, good.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. In the corner, it's Cornett. Back to MP. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. From downtown, it's hauled in by Cornett.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
MP finds Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
And it's Murray with the jam.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
MP deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. You know, thinking about the time that MP spent in Europe, he played a season for the powerhouse team Basket Madrid while he was there.
Madrid might not be in the NBA, but they are a massive club in Europe. For MP to break in and earn minutes there gives good reason as to why he might find success here in the NBA.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Fear. They grabbed their own miss. Misi's shot is good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now Cornett. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Fear. Here's Misi, and Misi throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama. MP out there with Murphy. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Cornett in at the center, filling out the middle.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pelicans trail by 7. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Bay. Herbert Jones comes in for Fears. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. Now here's Jones. And in the game with Memphis, he did not play well. Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. And he gets it to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the Spurs making a change here. Fox is checked in. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by MP. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Murray down low. MP's there. And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williamson, the pass to Poole. That 3 off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Kornet gets it to go.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
For 3, Murray, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge haul.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Pelicans trail by 9. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Nisi. Williamson kicks to Poole. Here's Jones. Murray for 3. Johnson with the rebound. 1:03 left here in the second. MP passes to Kornet. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Nisi. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Spurs leading by 11. Wembanyama outside. MP kicks to Kornet. Back to MP. Pass to Kornet. Johnson dishes to MP. Over Jones. Johnson can't hit. Here's Murray. He's got 12. The kick out to Poole. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-OK.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So you think about game preparation. Checked in for Zion Williamson. The Spurs also changing it up. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And MP subbed in for Stephon Castle. At forward, it'll be Murphy and Jones. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 19. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
New Orleans making a switch here. Mesey's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Harper in for Sohan. And the basket by MP.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
To the wing on the left, Murray outside. Here he goes, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Jones. Bay comes in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. And there's the bucket from MP.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Mesey, and Mesey throws it down.
Not just a shooter. Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Fears. Oh, good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Harper the pass to MP. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A big-time effort. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. MP out there with Murphy. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Now here's Williamson. Pass to Fears. No good with the triple. The Spurs shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Olynyk can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Williamson is skilled at finishing on the defense. Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
New Orleans making the switch here. Queens checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Waters is checked in. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double team?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP passes to Olynyk. Lays it up and banks it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. To the middle. Here's Olynyk, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Some changes for New Orleans. Jones checked in for Yves Missi. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fears. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Here's Jones. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. San Antonio leading by 22. The drive by MP. And Olynyk kicks to MP. To the paint. A nice shot by Sochan. Sochan's got his first 2 points.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the inside. Here's Olynyk. Banked in off the glass. That's now 8 points for Kelly Olynyk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Murray. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fears. Sinks the triple.
Success from three-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Sochan, the pass to Cornette. MP outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
I get sick if I think I'm going to miss a game.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.